All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to keep this moving right along. But before we do,
Oh, what you got?
oh, do I have it? Oh, I think I might. Oh, yes. Before we do, let's have a quick little dance break. Let's go. Let's go. My North Carolina Tar Heels 3-0. Yes. You know I got to get a chance to shout them out.
Right now. And when I saw y'all coach dancing, I was I thought it was the cutest thing that the players was able to get their coach to go ahead and break it down.
Let's go. Let's go. Yes, Cat. Hey, go Tar Heels. Let's get it.
Here we go, man. Here we go. We're talking about NFL, Sean.
Right. Look, Kyle said elder abuse. Get that. Look at that. Look. Cat said, honestly, it looks like my dad. Yeah, he definitely does.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. He got a little swag to him.
There we go. There we go. Yo, we're coming close to the end. But, yo, let's hit quickly with some surprises. Something I did not see at all. Chicago shocking the 49ers 19-10. Did you expect this, Janae?
No, Chicago won a game.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that Chicago was able to beat the 49ers, a team where we were kind of skeptical. It was like, is Trey Lance going to be he is the future. But did you really get like the vibe that he's getting ready to take over San Francisco and take off?
No, I don't get it. I don't get that whole situation. I mean, Jimmy G had you in the NFC Championship game. You were in the lead in the fourth quarter, and some reason you need to go to the rookie. The rookie just doesn't look like he's ready. He looks like a rookie. And I mean, if that's what you want, fine. But that window is small. Like,
very small, especially when you got a dynamic, coach. You know what I'm saying? You got everything that you would possibly need. Yeah. I feel like Trey Lance did not look good. It was kind of like a bum.
Yeah.
And hey, Kate, I actually do think that we're not going to see Trey Lance starting for long if it keeps looking like that. I don't think that they can risk them not making the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely don't think so. Now, look, let's definitely talk about the fact that it was a terrible day in Chicago. The rain was coming down.
They were sliding through the water.
Right.
But you know what? I'm not going to give no excuses. It seemed to not affect Chicago. Chicago's playing.
They're used to it.
But we like to see the battle of the new school quarterback, Sean.
Very true. And they were both in that draft. They were both picked up in the first round. It was so good to kind of see them dueling and see them kind of, this is the future. This is what we need. Let's start getting used to these two guys. You know what I mean?
So I don't know, man. We're gonna start getting used to Justin Fields because he looked darn good. But I don't know. Lance did not make a good first start impression, man.
Look,
a little bit more than what he gave us. And now maybe first game jitters or whatever, you know what I'm saying? First time starting and playing the whole game. We got to give it some time. I think Justin Fields did a great job as a season opener to build morale, to show that the team is actually decent. I mean, the Chicago Bears, they weren't great last year, but the fact that they started off with a good win, they already trying to set the standard of what they're going to expect for the season. I'm actually kind of excited to see what Fields is going to do for the year.
No, absolutely. I'm glad he's got a new coach, new front office. We've seen how that kind of played out. It looked like they were helping him. That defense looked pretty solid. And look, for everybody that was sitting there saying they're going to go 0-17, this is a professional team. They still get paychecks too. They are still going to play very tough. And we saw that, throw the records out the window first week.
Hey, man, I'm just excited, man. Chicago fans should be very excited to where their future is going. You got a new quarterback that is pretty daggone good. He's not bad. He didn't look bad at all. Like, I feel like Chicago can win some games.
Yeah.
And 49ers ain't no slump.
Right. I mean, come on now. We saw what how the 49ers started last year, overscoring over 40 points on the
49ers
Lions.
to the championship last year.
Exactly.
Come on,
Exactly.
dog. They
So
didn't come against no slump. And for the fact that Justin Fields is first starting game, I think he did a great job.
yeah, definitely. You gotta give him his props. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, so and we have one more game and this surprise of the week. The Colts, who were on such a run at the end of the year,
What a joke.
tied with the Houston Texans. What? I mean, first of all, the Colts were getting their butt kicked, first and foremost.
They were getting smashed. I even got Matthew Stafford. Remember, y'all know I was struggling between Danny Dimes. Somebody told me to go out and get Matthew Stafford. I was cussing out whoever told me to get Matt Ryan at the beginning. I was like, who the hell told me to get Matt Ryan?
Right.
He started coming back.
He did.
I was very happy with him coming back, but it also made me think like, damn, I had so much expectations for the Colts.
Yeah.
I don't know if my expectations are actually still there.
Yeah, it's interesting. Look, I mean, if you look at just the stat sheet, Matt Ryan had over 300 yards. Jonathan Taylor had over 150 on the ground. Like, it all looks good, but they were getting crushed early. And the fact that they had to claw back into the game. Look, the last two times that we've seen the Colts play, one was the last game last year when they needed to get into the playoffs and they lost to the Jaguars. And now we got this game where they didn't look good the whole game. They barely came back, and then they couldn't even score a point in overtime. Like,
not 1 point. Not one. And with Jonathan Taylor, we're talking about the number one running back in the league right now.
Yeah.
And you weren't even able to make noise. And he was doing his yards at the beginning.
Right.
I just don't understand what is it coaching?
It might be. I mean, everybody wants to talk about, last year it was Carson Wentz.
They have weapons.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everybody last year wants to say it was Carson Wentz. They want to say, oh, it was him. He had 27 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. So he obviously was not the problem. The running game is going to get its numbers. We've seen that. And they've been passing. Pittman had 9 catches for 121 yards. But what is happening? Like, I can't explain it.
I don't know.
To be perfectly honest with you.
I did not expect a tie game between the Houston Texans.
No,
I just didn't. No. I did not see that. I thought the Colts were going to fly away with it. It was going to be a bomb game.
Yeah.
I just was disappointed in. I'm thinking coaching, Sean. I'm disappointed in the plays. Yeah. I'm disappointed in all of it together. Now it came together, for them to catch up, but they just got dogged for so long during the game. It was like, are we talking about the Houston Texans here?
Right. Hey, and they surprise it. Maybe can we say, and this is Overreaction Monday, can we say the Houston Texans are going to shock some people this year? Davis Mills, okay. Brandon Cooks, if he's dominating in fantasy, Burkhead.
I don't see them being, if they can keep up with the Colts, who are not bad.
Right.
They got weapons. I think that Houston could be okay. I'm not saying that they're going to be good, but I think they can hold their own. I mean, I don't think it may not be a season where they're bottom tier anymore.
Right. 6-7 wins, maybe move them up.
Maybe.
Could potentially happen. Look, Lovie Smith is their coach. Davis Mills, he's got QB. Look, they're putting some things together. They're slowly making a couple moves, but it's good to see them actually putting up a fight. Now that all the Bill O'Brien stuff is gone, all the losing DeAndre Hopkins and J.J. Watt and the Deshaun Watson, all that stuff is gone. Now rebuild. Let's restart over. For all that said, shout out to him.
You think that Lovie, but come on now, Lovie Smith. Come on.
I mean, look, it can only get better. It can only get better. That's all I'm saying. It can't get much worse. So yeah, Lovie's been to the Super Bowl.
I'm like,
he took the Bears to the Super Bowl. So Lovie, I gotta shout my guy out.
What year was that, Sean?
We gotta move on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming close to the end of the show. You see, it is almost 8:00. There's a game tonight, the revenge game. Denver versus Seattle. Russell Wilson playing his former team. Is this going to be a blowout, Janae, or can Seattle mustered up with Geno at the helm?
I think, and you heard it here first, y'all. Seahawks fans, y'all getting ready to be real pissed off tonight, man. I think that boy, that Russell Wilson, in Russ we trust,
come on,
will show up. And not only will he show up, Jerry Jeudy and Sutton is about to be going off tonight.
Ooh.
I'm thinking exactly. Russ is going to cook, and I hope he's cooking some good soul, good meal, make you want to slap your mama so good. Yeah, that's what he's about to deliver. He's about to hand deliver a good can of whoop ass to his old team for all the stuff they brought him through. I think he's about to be on and popping today, Sean. Who you got?
I'm with you. I'm with you, man. Russ, he's new team. He's got receivers. He's got 2 running backs, Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams. We know about that defense. Patrick Surtain. Come on, Bradley Chubb. Let's go. I think the Seahawks they're gonna put up a fight because they finally got an O-line after he left. So
but do you think that Geno Smith is going to be the guy?
That's the problem.
Can you say that Geno is going to be the guy? And this is even picking Russell off even more because not only did you go out and get an offensive line, you got it for Geno. You ain't get it for What y'all been asking for is an offensive line?
Right. Yeah. Yo, definitely. He said, wasn't Noah Fant part of that Russ trade off too? Yep, he's in Seattle. Yeah, definitely is.
That's very true. I just think Russell Wilson's going to be on a vengeance. They did these games on purpose. The Panthers playing the Browns and Denver and Seattle on purpose because they knew that both of these people were going to come back. Now, I will say it didn't quite work out for Carolina, but I'm thinking for damn sure it's going to work out for Russ.
Oh, it's going to work out for Russ. I'm going to tell you that right now. I believe it. Russ is going to have it.
You too.
Miss Bishop, congratulations. The new Bishop.
Miss Bishop.
Good God. Yeah, Russ gonna cook. All intents and purposes, Russ gonna dominate. We shall see. I'm so glad to see this game, see if it is a little bit of a competition, but most we think it's gonna be a blowout. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We will definitely see. Yo,
thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.